All right, we have a fucking something new. Something new. We have a hand cam too. Like I can see my fucking hands and shit. Uh we're doing a fucking pack opening. I never thought I'd be the type of nigga to do a pack opening, like ever in my whole entire life. But thanks to a nice, fine old sponsor by the name of True Ice Dragon, who fucking helped sponsor the big portion of this pack and pay for the big portion of this pack. You know, and now we can actually fucking do shit like this. I want to try to do this like once every month. I do want to actually try to do this one. Even though this shit was a pain in the ass, and I'll go over why it's a pain in the ass in a second. But first I want to go over the shit that we're opening today, because it is going to be a big pack opening. First things first, I wanted to try to get some of the packs of the original, some of the packs of the Spiritborn, and some of the packs of the Unleashed, which is, they have 3 different packs right now, which is Unleashed, the original, which is right here, or all right, sorry, my bad. I hit my mic. Which is this pack, Origins. Oh, the light is fucking shiny, bright like a diamond. This pack, Origins, and then I wanted to do Spiritbound, but when I went to the fucking local shop, they didn't have Spiritbound. Yeah, so so that's that. As for the adventure of getting these things, I have one in the closest proximity to me, one card local card shop in the closest vicinity to me is like fucking a mile and a half away. So it wasn't that bad. They only sell by the box though, and we'll get to that adventure in a second. And then I have 2 downtown, like kind of close to each other. So I hit 2 of those, bang, 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 and then came back. But they only sell singles and they sell 4s. So the adventure of hitting this fucking goddamn card shop and planning this whole entire thing out is, I knew that for this, at least this first one, I was going to do a big box, which is like these big booster box, which the market price for these is 140, 150, and they come with what, 25 packs, 24 booster packs, right? You can't see it, but it says it right there. 24 booster packs, each containing 14 cards, right? So I wanted to hit those and just quickly grab at least 1 booster box and grab some packs, right? 4 of the Unleashed and then 4 of the Spiritbound. They didn't have Spiritbound, they only had Unleashed. And I went to the local one, they only sold the box, so I got their Origins, and I'm just like, all right, yeah. So I called them beforehand. Obviously, I called them beforehand because I'm not dumb to just walk over there and then just fucking, they don't have this shit, and see if they have it. They said yes, they do sell them on the box, by the box. I was like, all right, perfect. I ran over there to grab that shit. I ran over there to grab that shit. I go over there. It's a very, very small shop. They just got finished a fucking Pokemon. I just got finished a Pokemon tournament shit. I walk up, I ask for the RiftBound box. They're like, yeah, we got a couple packs. They look at it, like, we're not selling singles right now. We're just selling the boxes. I'm like, all right, cool. He was like, here you go. He hands me the box. Now, when he hands me the motherfucking box, I'm looking at the box, make sure everything's cool. And then I see this fucking bright red sticker right there. Keep in mind the market price. Let me see if we can get it. Yeah, there you go. The market price for this bitch is 150 to 140. I did my research before I did this. I don't do card openings. I don't do cards. I don't do nothing like that. Oh, what's up, Jasco? Nah, bro, I didn't see your message. I didn't read that. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. How you doing though, brody? When I went up in that joint, all I did was just grab the box. I've seen this fucking sticker, and I'm like, nigga. I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm trying to see if I can get like a good sticker. And I'll get to why this pissed me off even more. Yeah, exactly, right? The fucking market price is like 150, 140. And so I head up in there because this light is bright as shit, bro. This light is like, god damn. So I fucking I'm looking at that and in my head I'm like, God, I start sweating profusely. No, you know, this is cards, and the reason why I don't get into cards is I'm a broke nigga. All my life I've been broke, right? I have enough money to do whatever the fuck I kind of like want here and there nowadays, but I still don't like spending a bunch of money and I don't like being broke. That's just me, right? So I don't like gambling. Cards and booster packs in general is basically just fucking gambling. Let's be real. You're basically just fucking gambling, right? There is no difference between me doing this now and me taking $250 and heading to the fucking casino. They like that. That's my. So I start sweating. I was like, what the $250? And that's before tax. Nigga, what are y'all doing in here? Like, I knew y'all was gonna like probably raise a little bit higher than market price, like be around like 260, 180. My bad, not 260. 180, 190, possibly pushing it 200. Y'all niggas looked at me and I said 250. 250, that's $100 over. My nigga in Christ, what? Hell no, I can see you put 200 on Baccarat or something. And now you are 500. So, me knowing that I'm not the nigga paying for this. I'm not the nigga paying for most of this shit. Ice was the nigga that paid most of this shit. Made like $5 back. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, that was a loss, brother. That was a loss, my nigga. That was a motherfucking loss. So yeah, so all I had to do was put like what, $60 to it, and then Ice basically covered the rest. So shout out to my sponsor Ice, not the government ran corporation that immigrates niggas. My best friend. not the government party that, you know, immigrates niggas. My deport niggas, not immigrate. My best friend Ice, right there. He right, like, you can't see it, but he was right there. For sponsoring this, for this fucking box, putting money towards this shit. Because if I walked in that bitch and they handed me this box and that shit said $250, I would have blew the whole entire bitch up. Fuck local businesses real fucking quick. If the market price for the joint is like $150, I might, yeah, $140, $150. How would y'all price your boxes? And they was like, well, we'll just price it at market value. Like, we're not doing all that shit, but we don't do it by the box because RiftBound does not like produce a lot. RiftBound is still a newer card game, so they don't produce a lot. I try to play RiftBound, that shit ain't make no sense to me. I'm gonna get to why I got into RiftBound. So they don't produce a lot, and it's still a newer game. Like, I think it was like, what, it's been like what, 5, 6, 8 months now since RiftBound's been out. Let me check. It's been 8, 9 months. It's been 8, 9 months since RiftBound's been out, right? So it's still a newer card game. Motherfuckers twisting their cars and shit. I'm like, bro, the card that shit. I'm like, that's what this is here for. By the way, I didn't want to. I had all the cards and shit. I didn't want to start until I got this binder, and then I got it like detailed so that it has my fucking face on it and shit. So it's not like a boring ass black binder. Where the fuck was I? Yeah, so it's still new, and they're not like pushing out a fuck ton of cards. So I asked the manager at that the other local card shop, and he was like, oh, they probably priced it around the market price at the time, which was not $250. I checked it at the time I bought this shit. It was not $250. They still upped the price a little bit over the fucking like the market price for it, or the resale price for it. But, you know, once again, fuck some local businesses. If the local business is trying to fuck you over, fuck that business. The other card pack to grab these bitches. The other card shop that, you know, sells at market price. Their single boosters is $10. 10. No, 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. So it was $20 for this. This was $270 after taxes, by the way. This shit was $270 after taxes. Suck my dick. And then since they didn't have Spirit Bound, I bought this as just like a little small thing we can start at the top. This is their precons, because I do actually want to play the card game. I'm not just gonna fucking start playing. Now, as for why I decided to get into RiftBound, this shit was funny. I used to play a lot of Legends of Runeterra. A lot of LOR. I was an LOR fanboy. I bought like a lot of things on LOR. And I'm still sad to this day their multiplayer is gone. You cover the overcharge scam? Basically, yeah. I bought a lot of things for LOR. I love that card game. That card game was dope. It was the best card game that no one ever fucking played, and it pissed me off that no one ever gave that shit a chance. It was like the best. It was by far top one card game, like free to play card game. You didn't have to put a single fucking dime into that card game if you didn't want to. And it was the piece de resistance. It was immaculate. I love this dude, and I love Riot Games for some of the shit that they do. But I shit you not, as I'm waiting, the same week, actually I think it was the week before this fucking binder came in, content creators for both League, RiftBound, and 2xKO get sent a literal box. A box. Look. A goddamn box. A box worth of RiftBound shit, one of which is a literal pack of the Unleashed. I was like, oh. I wanted to fucking cry. Because what do you mean, bro? What do you mean? All this work, all this effort, all this money I just invested. And you mean to fucking tell me that shit goes down the fucking drain? And I'm like, I'm excited to be the first nigga to start doing this shit. And they ship out boxes. They ship out boxes to a bunch of content creators. And I was like, I was like, you know what? Y'all niggas lucky that I wasn't on my grind. All right, but that's enough yet. We're going to get to this card shit soon. But first, we have a new tradition that I'm going to do along with it until I get these card shits. Where the fuck? Where the fuck is my shit? Jasko's going to love this tradition. Jasko, it's a Friday, brother. You already know what's going on. But if I do keep this in for YouTube, please remember to drink responsibly. Let me put this trash can right here just in case it spills everywhere, because I don't want this shit getting on my desk. Like, I just had to clean this whole entire fucking desk. Chug. I got you. So first things first on the itinerary, we're going to start with the precon, which if you don't know what a precon is and you're new to decks and opening cards in general, precons are what the fuck? Whatever. It's a deck that's already been built for you, right? So it's already a deck that's been built for you. This one's for one night. I bought the Vex one. There was like one other one I didn't give a fuck about, but I was like, oh, one night like loves Vex, so I was like, fuck it, we're gonna open a Vex deck. So without further ado, we're gonna start with the Vex Precon. Ever since my Gwen got nerfed, I ain't been the same. I thought you was a Mundo player. Didn't you play a shit ton of Mundo jungle? What's in these? Contains 14 RiftBound cards, including 3 foil cards. Drop rates available online. Minimum 40 card deck room. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but that shit got boring. Yeah, you're playing fucking Mundo. Do you gotta have to have like some type of fucking damn? Why am I thinking like damn that shit crazy? You gotta have some type of tism to keep playing like Mundo, like just the main Mundo. You have to have tism, or you have to be really competitive to just want to win all the time. Champion decks are the fastest way and easiest way to learn how to play RiftBound. Ready to play deck includes a 40 card deck, 12 runes, 3 battlefields, paper play mat, instructions, and a booster pack. So just in case you want to just jump into the game, precons are the best way. All right, so when it comes to a precon, you get the deck, you get the whole deck, and then you get 1 booster pack, and then you get a fucking little playmat, a little paper playmat. So we're gonna ignore Azir, Aurelion Sol. Like, yeah. Azir is a very, very cool. First of all Shurima champions are really, really fucking dope. Is all Shurima champions. Reggaeton, Nasus, and obviously Azir are really cool characters in concept and lore. I love them. When it comes to being on the Rift and playing in League of Legends, they're alright. They're alright. Nasus, Susan, nigga just stacks. Reggaeton, he bullies the fuck out of you. Azir, he plays for like literally one single team fight outplay, and then he sits there and pokes you in lane, and that's his whole entire thing. I don't really care for that. That's not me. As for the fucking Legends of Runeterra, fuck Azir. All the homies hate Azir. Fuck Azir. Azir Aurelia was the worst deck I've ever had to fucking play against. Whoever came up with the concept of Azir Aurelia needs to be eaten alive. They need to be put into a communal pot with every bad idea that Riot has ever done and eat that nigga alive in front of his family. I just like the concept of Shurima. Shurima in general is like really fucking dope. I love Talia too. Talia is really dope. I love Talia. I think my top 5 is definitely Echo, Talia, Swain. I think Swain number 1, then Echo, then Talia, for obvious reasons. Then Kayn? And then I have one more on my head that I can't think of right now. I have one more on my head that I can't think of. Fuck Kayn? Damn. All right, listen. I bite my nails out of fucking anxiety, right? So I don't have nails. Out of anxiety and boredom, I bite my nails. First of all, I love the card art for Vex herself. The card art for Vex is really fucking dope. I'm about to show that in a second. Now for the people on YouTube, so Vex, my chest. You see, I told you, bro. I'm cool. So one night, I told you I got this shit for you. I got this shit thinking of you. So for the niggas on YouTube, I'm going to have the counter of how much I spent and how much it's worth, except for the precon, because the precon is worth like what, $25. Yeah, nigga, just go precon. But the boosters in general, they're $5 worth. So when I do the boosters, I will be doing that and see how much we make. And the pricing, I'm going off of TGC. So keep that in mind. I'm about to give some of these. Hold on. All right. So we're starting with what's in the pre-made deck for Vex. And first things first, we have her card, which looks so fucking sleek, bro. Look at that. I think it's her ability, right? No, the legend herself. You can see it. It kind of like glows a little bit. I didn't want to turn my light up because if I turn my light up, nigga, you're going to get a flashbang. Like if I turn my light up, everyone in this bitch is about to get flashbang. So here we go. We have Vex, the gloomiest. Her flavor text says, when you or an ally hold, you may exhaust me to draw 1. I think this is her ability and this is her, which this is based off of the, whatchamacallit. When I get some decks, we got to battle on stream when I get my new setup. All right, bet. Nigga, for all that, I might as well come down to fucking whatchamacallit and play you. Because I don't mind going down, I'll take a quick flight down to Bama to your new spot just to play you on stream. This is a 4-cost champion, Vex, Shadow Isles. Vex for Shadow Isles? Shadow Isles, Euro? Fuck, we can do it in my stream. See, I told you, I got you. All you gotta do is say something about the warrior. I'll take the trip down. Opponents pay whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what that is. Because once again, I don't play this game. Not yet, at least. Opponents must play blank to choose me with a spell in her. Oh, that's actually really, that's goated. Hold on, wait, that's kind of goated. They have to pay a price to target her with a spell. And then we have Shadow immediately off the rip. If you play me on a battlefield, I enter ready. It's an action. It's a unit. Shadow is a whole unit. He does actually glow a little bit. You can kind of see it. Next we have a Bilgewater unit. What the fuck? What the fuck? We have a Bilgewater unit here. Name Isasilla, which Killer's gonna get fucking, or Chaos is gonna get PTSD in the fucking chat from Scylla. Her text says, when I hold the start of your main phase, you may move an enemy unit to the next battlefield. Oh my god, we have Fish Bitch! Does she one-shot? We have Fish Bitch, we got Nami! We got Nami as a support champion in this deck. Because of you and fucking goddamn Sky. Smash. We have another Vex champion here. +1 while I'm a defender. When you stun an enemy unit on the battlefield, you may move me to that battlefield. Oh, so she can jump around like she does in League. All right, that's cool. That's cool. So she does have her other 3 cards where she, you know, you play it, she stuns somebody, and then she can jump around to that card, into that battlefield. That's cool. Oh, we have another one here, just to show it off. Oh, we have my bitch. She can flay the fucking skin off my dick. I love this bitch. We have my main girl, my main squeeze, Evelyn. Evelyn is actually, yeah, no, Evelyn was in the 5th spot. I forgot about her. I don't even know how the fuck I forgot about Evelyn. Oh my god, where's Am Bussy, my love queen? Oh shit, Evelyn. Fucking love Evelyn. Evelyn the Entrancing. Oh my god, that card art looks so fucking good, bro. I'm trying to get it without my light just fucking absolutely demolishing me. Then we have another unit for Vex. While I'm in combat, friendly spells cost 1 and less to a minimum of 1. Enemy spells cost 1 more. Damn, that's a fuck you to... I ain't gonna lie. Vex is like a big fuck you to control spells. Now, this is a card from Legends of Runeterra, at least the art is from Legends of Runeterra, so this is gonna piss me off. This is combat experience. So she gets 1, 2. She gets 2 combat experience. This is also art from Legends of Runeterra, Herald of Spring. When you play me, you gain 2 XP. She gets 2 of those. She gets Monk. I don't think this is a card from Legends of, this card art is from Legends of Runeterra, but it is cool. Weren't you Diamond or Runeterra, or was it Plat? Diamond. Once again, I'm competitively, when it comes to competitive games, I'm ass. Because I just don't have the drive to keep going, keep climbing. The badges mean nothing to me. Sky was also, no, Sky got to, I think Sky grinded to Masters. I think Sky finally grinded to Masters. Me, I just couldn't care to grind. Monk, if an opponent controls a stunned unit, I cost 2 less and enter ready. Oh, that's actually cool. It's a 6 cost. 6 cost unit. I think this cost. This is also Legend of Runeterra card art. Mutated Meowster. Skyward Strike, move an enemy unit and they get stunned. King War to be playing in RiftBound, hella. Soul Sword. I don't think this art is from Legends of Runeterra, but I know Shen had this. Also, I did love Shen as a mid-range deck. Shen mid-range was actually a fun deck. I don't like mid-range decks. Mid-range decks ain't for me because mid-range decks is basically just I play good card. I play good card. I play good card. And it was like, all right. He loved that shit. We looked in Texas the other day, and shout out to him. This was also a fucking goddamn Runeterra card art. Would You Apprentice? It came out with the when I conquer or hold, gain 1 XP. He gets 3. She gets 3 of those? Fuck. We have Megatusk. Card art is from Runeterra 2. Gain 3 XP. This is a unit. Give your units here ganking this turn. What do you do if there's a Megatusk in your boat? Buy a new boat is the little text at the bottom, bro. Next up, we have another unit, Mr. Root. Ooh, fuck. We gotta drop. You pay 1 as an additional cost to have me enter ready. If you move Battlefield game 2 XP. I'm gonna just change professions. Fuck that. What'd you change the professions to? She gets 2 of these. Existential Dread. Play on your turn or in showdowns. This is a spell. When you pay the additional cost, repeat the spell's effects. Okay. An attacking enemy unit, if it's already stunned, return it to the owner's hand. Who did that? Somebody in Legends of Runeterra did that. It was Lee Sin. Lee Sin, that bitch ass nigga. I remember Lee Sin. Lee Sin had a specific spell. Not a specific spell. Lee Sin had a specific flavor text when he is upgraded. I forgot what it took for him to level up. But once he leveled up, his spell was like, his flavor text was you cast 3 or like 4 spells. I can't remember. And each spell did something different. Like the first spell gives him barrier. The second spell, he gets to stun a unit. The third spell, he kicks that motherfucker back into your hand and you have to play it again. That shit was annoying. No, I think it was 4. I think it was 4. And then one of them, he canceled a spell. That motherfucker was annoying as shit. Lee Sin decks, I loved it. There was actually another fun deck for me to play. But Lee Sin decks was so fucking annoying, bro. Lee Sin decks are so fucking annoying. Because they start casting spells and spells. Usually they have like 0 cost spells. Usually there's like 0 cost spells and shit like that. So he'll like, so you'll try to target the Lee Sin. I think he was like what? 3 damage, 7 health or some shit. And you'll try to target the Lee Sin to remove him. And then he'll give himself barrier. I was like, all right, I'm going to recall him back to his hand. And then he'll fucking cancel out your spell. And then he'll do some other shit. And then he'll kick somebody. And then as soon as you go to attacking phase and you try to block him, I think because it was Lee Sin Targon. It was like Lee Sin. What's that flamboyant ass motherfucker? Lee Sin Taric. Lee Sin Taric. And Taric's flavor text when he got leveled up is he gives whatever fucking bonus keywords that Taric got, he's gonna give somebody else. So usually how it would play out was they would give Taric Overwhelm and double attack. Double attack, self-explanatory, he attacks twice. Overwhelm just meant whatever damage that goes past the blocker is going to hit your nexus. So what would happen was they would give Taric all the keywords, and then the keywords would transfer over to whoever to the right of Taric, which would usually be Lee Sin. And Lee Sin would get double attack and overwhelm either through spells or through Taric. And then he would cast all the spells, and then fucking Lee Sin would kick whoever is blocking Lee Sin at the time back into your hand, so there is no blocker. So then you would eat double damage worth the attack. So if Lee Sin had 4 attack at the time and he had double attack, he would do 8 attack to your nexus. Excuse me. We have another unit. Ally, Edgar, and Meyer. I'm not going to read all these. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to read at least the units. We have a spell from Vex. I will read this one. 3 costs. Hide for now. Cost whatever the fuck that is to react for later for 0. Play on your turn or in the shadows, and you stun a unit. There's a lot of stuns. There's a lot of stuns in this deck. She has 3 of these. Enthusiastic Promoter. When I hold, buff all units. 3 cost unit. Moss Stomper. This one is actually a card art from Legends of Runeterra. This came with the purple bitch. What was her name? The bitch that go, yep, that tasted purple. I can't fucking remember her name, bro. Lulu. This came with Lulu. Trevor Snoozebottom. This should be me. Trevor Snoozebottom's a funny ass name. Then we have Blast Cone. 4 costs. Gear. When you play this, you may move an enemy unit. When you move an enemy, you may exhaust this to stun it. That's swaggy as hell, yeah. We have Scry's Bloom. Kill this, then draw 1 and gain 1 XP. And then we have a battlefield. Let's see if I can get that close up. You can focus. Oh, look, I guess trying to focus up there. There we go. Amateur recital. When you hold here, you may move a unit to a battlefield to its base. And you have someone singing in its backs. Look at her chilling on her hand here. Is it? I think she's chilling in like a regular but you can't really see well. When you hold here, you may use that. You may move a unit to a battlefield for its base. Then we have another battlefield. Gardens of Becoming. This is also another card from the card art from Runeterra. This one was specifically, I think it was like draw or some shit. Gain 1 XP. Ripper's Bay. Another one from Runeterra. Then we have the Calm Rune. We got some runes here. Chaos Rune. They have a token unit, Spirit. Kill me at the first year beginning phase that begins before scoring. And then we have EXP tracker. Tracked gain XP here. Alright, it took us what? Fucking 30 minutes to get through just the fucking just the card parts. Just the precon. I literally said earlier this morning that this shit was going to take forever for me to get through. Because I knew for a fucking fact it was going to take forever to get through. Now we're going to get into the good old money spread. This is what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? So we're trying to beat $25. That's the goal when opening these booster packs, is to beat $25. Each card individual price is going to add up here. Where the fuck is my phone? Because I will lose track. I am drinking at the time. Where the fuck is my phone? I don't have nails. Fuck, I don't have nails. These packs are not made for people who don't have nails. Can we stop conforming to society? Make packs that are easy for people that have nails, that don't have nails, bro. Oh wait, they have the pre-tier right there. So we have a Herald of Spring as our first pull. Then we have Turn to Dust, which is a spell. Then we have Upstage Comedy. We got Gem Hand Man. My bad. Gem Hand Hunter, not Gem Hand Hamster. Come on. Come on now. Come on. There we go. We have Mega Tusk. So we're at 8. Then we have Vandal Soldier. By the way, these two are obviously at those last 3 are obviously Legend of Runeterra. Same thing with this one. We have Targonian Visionary, a unit, a land card here. Or my bad, a battlefield. Come on, focus, 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 focus. Stop paying attention to the other card in the background. Focus, focus. It's not. It doesn't want to focus on this card. There we go. We have Yeti Brawler. Then we have a gear called the List. Arena Kingpin. This is a card art from Legends of Runeterra. Then we have Master Yi. You build a champion here. Can you focus? What the fuck are you focusing on? With Master Yi. Then we have Rengizi. All right, next pack. I think what we're trying to be what, $25, $30? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years. Once again, I've been drinking, so. God damn. We have Eclipse. So we're at $4.32. We have another Arena Kingpin. Skyward Strike. We have a Ruined Rex, which is card art from Loyal Poro. Towering Combatant. Another yellow wild card. Fish Snapjaw at $2. I mean, at 2 cents. Then we have Enthusiastic Promoter. Light Flame Altar. Bozo Order. Gentle Gem Dragon, which I'm pretty sure is a LOR card. Can you focus? Then we have Pride Stalker Rengar, which is the champion card for Rengar. Yeah, it's cool. Fucking this bitch bent over. One I would love this card art. Sprite Queen. She over here tooting that ass up. Hey, yo. We're going to move on to our third one. It feels so weird to open this up on yeah. We have another Arena Kingpin. Another mutated monster. Mouser. Icefell Archer. This one's from Legend of Runeterra. We have Smite. Focus on that. Focus. We have another tower combating. We have a Lunar Boon. We have Ultra Soft Poro. $4.74. Then we have Undying Loyalty. This is also a Legend of Runeterra card art. Then we have Sprite Fountain. Legend of Runeterra card here. Crowd favorite. Call to Bowel. Bowel. I'm slurring my speech now. That's what happens when you drink and you don't eat. Call to Battle. Oh, we have Lilia! As our champion in this deck. Bashful Bloom. Legend Lilia. And then lastly for our gear. Honey Fruit. By the time we finish this pack openings, I'm pretty sure it's going to be time for me to end stream. All right, next up, we're going on to our fourth pack. We have Frisky Hunter. Then we have Spectral Centaur. I have not seen this card. Sharkling, this one's a card art from Runeterra. Shadow Watcher, Runeterra's card art. Poppy Spell, Heroic Charge. Then we have another Gem Hand Hunter. We have a spell here, Isolate. We have the Academy. Then we have Beans. What the fuck? We have Precious Beans. Then we have another Battlefield. Forgotten Library. We have my boy. I loved playing him on the Rift. Ivern the Green Father. And then we have LeBlanc. Nice little gloss to that. We have Kha'Zix. The Evolving Hunter. X. And we're on to our last pack here for Unleashed. We have Downstage Dramatics for 1 cent. We have Prepared Neophyte. Neophyte. This is also an art from Runeterra, but the name changed. Double Trouble. Legend of Runeterra card. Then we have Fate Reaver. This is a legendary tarot card also. Then we have Scrutinizing Sergeant. This is a card I've wrote there. I've definitely seen this. So we're at $6 left. Then we have Concentrate at 1 cent. Another Mega Tusk. Then we have a Stalking Wolf. Then we have another Battlefield here. Altar of Blood. I hate how Battlefields come the fucking opposite way, so I gotta flip everything. Then we have Deadly Flourish. By the way, the Altar of Blood was 1 cent. We have Deadly Flourish. Then we have another Master Yi card. Wuju Master. And last but not least, this fucking bitch from Lulu's card. Irresistible Fae Folk. All in all, rounding up, we made about $7 out of 25. All right, what they say? They say you never know really how bad you're drunk until you get up and start moving. Yeah, you should get the Chaos Rune tatted, specifically on your ass, so I can lick it. This is, I think I'm just gonna put this as my extra pile. All right, next up, the biggin, the thing that cost me $275. With 24 packs, 24 booster packs, 24 booster packs in this draw. This is usually for shops to open up and then buy, open up and then sell. All right, next up. So first things first, we have Jeweled Colossus at 1 cent. You focus, nigga? Damn. Cameras are not focusing. What the fuck? I finally get what the streamers mean when they're yelling at their camera to focus. We have On Guard, which is worth 20 cents. I remember this card from League. This is also another legendary tarot card. It's a spell. We have Cleave, worth 10 cents. Fuck that bitch. God damn. God damn. We have Cleave worth 10 cents. We have Dune Drake worth 3 cents. This is already better than the Unleashed pack. I'm pretty sure it's because they just like they stopped putting these out. Can you fucking focus, nigga? Damn, what the fuck was that? This one isn't though. This is another legendary tarot card. Mystic Poro. This is worth 3 cents. At Daring Poro at 4 cents. I'm trying to figure out why another one was like 37 cents. Then we have Flurry of Blades. That's 2 cents. This is also a LOR card, but it was quite slightly different. This is Arena of the Greatest. Arena's Greatest, my bad. The Arena's Greatest. This is Draven when he was a baby. Don't you love Draven, baby? When I go back and edit this, I'll see. Oh my god, we have a decent pull here. At least for like all of these, you know, because like this is like 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent. We have Discipline for $1.24. Okay. The nigga just said okay. For 4 cents. 4 cent Pirate Heaven. Pirate's Haven. We have Mobilize, 8 cents. First things first, we have Yasuo, the Unforgiven, for 10 cents. And then we have Primal Strength, a Gnar spell. There's a little foil card here. Fuck that bitch. See, all the homers hit Yasuo. All right, we're going on to our second pack. Yeah, we're about to do that. If you want the pricing for everything, let's go to YouTube. And I'll put like fucking little fucking whatchamacallit marks for you guys. Yasu, more like ya suck. Hang yourself, nigga. So we have in Minecraft, Watchful Century, Sunlight Guardian. Can you fucking focus, nigga? Chemtech Enforcer. This is a LOR card. Smokescreen, Soaring Scout, another LOR card. Pit Rookie. This is new. Gust, the Spell, Thermal Beam, Citrina of Cloudfield. This is LOR card. I do remember this card. It's a good, really good one cost. Captain Farron, another LOR card. Shipyard Skulker, LOR card. And then we have a Twisted Fate. Zanya's Hourglass. To our third pack, we have Stand United. This is an LOR card. Cleave. Lecturing Yordle. This is LOR card. Charm. Vanguard Captain, LOR card. Paka Cub. This is a new card. I like that. Fighter Flight. This is an LOR card. Spirit's Refuge. Retreat, LOR card. Then we have a Battlefield. Stripped Peak. Star Stripped Peak. We have another Charm. We have as our first champion, we have Vi. Was that fucking Azir? Was that Azir in the back? I swear to God, if that was fucking Azir, I'm gonna flip my shit. Okay, set. Never mind. We're cool. 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 We are goated here. Going into pack 4. Eager Apprentice, LOR card. Playful Phantom, LOR card. Brazen Buccaneer, awesome LOR card. Call the Week, LOR card. Stormclaw Eurocene, LOR card. Ember Monk, LOR. Back to Back, LOR. Symbol of Solari, LOR. Reinforce, LOR. Navori Fighting Pit. The fuck is that? That's a foil card? Holy shit. We have our first foil, Wraith of Echoes. Then we have our first champion here, also as a foil. We have Shen. Can you focus? Thank you. Then we have this motherfucker. God fucking damn it. We have Teemo. Surely a $5 card for Teemo? Is it? You say a $5 card for Teemo? Listen. This doesn't look like his usual art. This looks like his 2XKO. Holy shit. This card is worth $54 as of right now. We have a $54 card. Let me make sure. 307-298. Yep. $54. He is worth $54. And then last but not least, we have an order. All right, next up, next deck. We have another Watchful Sentry. We have Solari Shieldbearer. This is also an LOR deck. Flame Chompers, LOR deck. I mean, LOR card. Mobilize. I think that we have one of those. Gust, I think we also have another one of those. Typharian Glory Seeker. I remember this bitch. 5 attack, fucking 5 or 4 attack, 1 health with Challenger. Crackshoot Corsair, LOR, Raven Bloom Student. This came out with Annie. Spoils of War. I think this was a different card. Different card art. Then we have Spectral Matron. I think there's also a different card art too. No, the same card art actually. You can't really see it, but yeah, the same card art. There we go. Fortified Position. This is a Legend of Runeterra card art. And then we're going to move on to the foil cards. We have a foil Madden Marauder. That was an LOR card art. Then we have a Caitlyn. Next up to our 5th card pack, or 5th or 6th, I can't remember. Gotta get that here. Rid of the gear with Orb of Regret. Wielder of Water. This is the LOR card. Chemtech Enforcer LOR card. Morbid Return. I think this is an LOR card. I remember this card. Spell. Hidden Blade, this LOR card. Fury of Blades, also an LOR card. Rebuke, not LOR. Targon's Peak. Now, this is a landscape card in the Legends of Runeterra. I forgot what it was, but I think it's just like summon some shit. Dangerous Duo. That's new, card art wise. Traveling Merchant. That's an LOR card. Thermal Beam. Albus Firos is our first foil card, and he is also an LOR card. Look at that. Then we have Darius as another foil card. And we have a Comrade. Now on to our 6th or 7th card. Our 7th booster pack. We're going to turn 2 hours into 30 minutes. Sky Splitter. Focus. Riptide Rex LOR. Clockwork Keeper LOR. Noxus Hopeful LOR. Daring Polo. First Mate LOR. Stealthy Pursuer LOR. Unyielding Spirit LOR. This made this major unit fucking basically unkillable. I think it was like, unless you have the exact amount of attack points, it was just unkillable. Like you couldn't have to do shit about it. Treasure Trove LOR. Raging Soul. That's a new card. Unit too. Actually, no. This card art feels somewhat familiar. Soaring Scowl, that's a duplicate. We have Wallop. We have our first foil card as Wallop. No, because it kind of looks like the other one. No, I think that's a fucking foil Searing Scowl. I can't really tell much, but I'll put it in duplicates anyway. We have Wallop. And last but not least, Warwick. Warwick. Next pack. This is our 7th or 8th pack. And we're starting with another duplicate. We have Stand United. We have a first unit, Pouty Poro. We have Falling Comet. Daring Poro, another duplicate. Confront. This was a LOR card. Stealthy Pursuer. Vanguard Captain. 2 more duplicates. Mushroom Pouch. That's in gear. Mountain Drake. This was a part of the Shyvana deck in Legends of Runeterra. Hollow Tomb. I think if I remember properly, if a card dies, it deals 1 damage to your Nexus in Legends. Get that good, folks. We have our first foil card as Soul Forger. This is also a Legend Runeterra card. Then we have our first champion, Sona. She was not a Runeterra. And then we have Jinx. 7, 8, I think that was the decks I was on. So we're at 9, 10. Alright, first things first. We have Meditate. This was that LOR card. Can you focus? Legion Rearguard. LOR. Riptide Rex, that's a duplicate. Solari Shield Bearer. I can't remember. I feel like this is a duplicate, but I'm going to put that in the names. Pit Rookie, that's a duplicate. Cemetery Attendant. This is an LOR card, but different card art. Back to back, that's a duplicate. The Siren, that is a gear. Mask of Forsaken, this is a LOR card, also a gear. Stacked deck, an LOR card. Forbidden Return, I feel like I have another one in this. It's duplicate. Then we have first foil card as Ravenborn Tome as gear. And then we have first champion from this pack as Radiant Dawn Leona. With shield and armor, right? We have another Kimtech Enforcer. We have a duplicate. Then we have a new spell, Spirit Call. Can you focus? Spirit Call. Then you have On Guard. That's a duplicate. That's an annoying spell in LOR. Get Excited. This was also an LR card. Arena Bar. This is a gear. Surprising. Side Scout, LOR. Petty Enforcer. This is an LOR card. Then we have Vile Maw Lair. That sounds familiar. Outside of Vile Maw, obviously. That was an LOR card. But the layer part, I feel like I've seen that card in then we have set specials, Facebreaker. We have Sun Disc as a gear. Then we have Spirit Refuge, which is a duplicate, and then we have our first fucking. Oh my god, I want to jump out of my seat. We have our first foil card of this pack, and it's Kiana. I love this fucking bitch. She's like my top 10 characters in League of Legends. I want to see how. Then we have Progress Day as our spell, our foil card spell. And then we have a token unit as recruit. I have no idea what to do with like the token units as like organizing them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna put them to the side and put them at the back of the deck. I don't remember what card deck this is or booster deck this is, so I'm not even gonna try to count. We have an Orb of Regret, which is another duplicate. Playful Phantom, this one did 1 damage anytime something died. Which I think there was a different fucking battlefield over here with the same card. I do remember this though. It was 3 cost, 3 health. LOR. Powerful Poro, this is a duplicate. Flare Base, duplicate. Mystic Poro, duplicate. This was new. Card art is from LOR though. Faithful Manufacturer. Crack Shoot Corsair, duplicate. Catalyst of Aeons. This card is from LOR. This is a spell. And we have first battlefield. Candlelit Sanctum. Germcraft Seer. Then this is a foil version of Gust. Can't really see. Kind of like the little glow to it. This is still a duplicate. King's Edict. This is the LOR card. It's a foil spell. Seal of Rage. I don't think this is now. And a Body Ring. Our next thing's next. We have Stupefy. That's an LOR card art. Sunlit Guardian. Focus. That's new. It's a spell, right? Oh, yeah, unit, right? Yeah. Legion Rearguard. That's a duplicate. Lecturing Yordle. I feel like that's a new duplicate, but I don't want to add it to the duplicate deck. Fight or Flight. I know that's a duplicate. Soaring Scout, that's another duplicate, aka Bird. This shit, by the way, the most broken 1/1 in the game. This was a 1 cost mana, a 1 health, 1 defense, summon 1 card, or put 1 card and draw 1 card into your hand. This shit was dumb. Confront, LOR card. Block, another LOR card. Peak Guardian. LOR card. Then we have Grand Plaza. My fucking archer. This is a battlefield. We have a foil retreat. You can't really see it. Is it a foil? Yeah, it's foil. Okay. Little foil retreat. It kind of shines a bit. I don't know if we have that, but I'm going to add it to the deck. I'm going to add it to this opposite pile right there. Then we have Kog'Maw! Everybody's little favorite toxic doggo. We have Blitzcrank. And then we have a foil Mind Rune. Look at that. So that's a little worth it. Okay. This is pack 13 because I do know that this whole entire pack was 13 cards. Favorite Poro whenever I played a Demacia deck. Our favorite 1/1 or other 1/1. Starward Poro. These are a 1/1 with fucking bearing with like shield or some shit. I forgot what it's called. Armor. Nox is Hopeful. This was a duplicate. Mega Mech. This is new. So forget to focus. Shipyard Skulker. This is a LOR card. This is a 1/1. Stalwart Scout. Another duplicate. Mobilize. Another duplicate. Morbid Return. Another duplicate. Solar Chief. This is an LOR card. Poro Herder, LOR. Then we have Dreaming Tree. Then we have our first foil, which is a champion, and it's Karthus. Focus up. There we go. First champion is Karthus. Then we have our gear, a full gear, Raven Tome. I feel like we've seen that before. Then we have a signature spell from Misfortune, as well as a foil as Bullet Time, and then a rune. All right, 14th pack. Find Your Center. This is LOR Art. I don't know if that's the name of the set. Chomper, this is a duplicate. Smokescreen, I feel like that's a duplicate, but I'm going to put that over there. Star Poro, duplicate. Sneaky Deckhand, LOR. Teferian Glory Seeker, duplicate. Pecan Cub, duplicate. This LOR card. Noxus Saboteur. Anytime she attacks, she dealt 1 to the Nexus. It was really fucking annoying as a 1-cost card. Scrap Heat. That's a gear. Then we have Obelisk of Power. Then we have our first foil card as Stand United, a foil Stand United spell. Then we have a foil unit from Failure to Bree here, Thunder Song. And then we have a foil fucking God damn, I forgot the beer's name. Shit. I haven't played League for so fucking long. I think this is a Relentless Story. I think it's a spell. Yeah, this is our last foil card here. 6 nice. Deck booster pack 15. We have Sprite's Call. This is the pretty sure it's duplicate right now. About now, I think I don't have a single though, so I'm trying to put this in. Find Your Center. That is a duplicate. Blazing Scorcher. This is new. Pit Crew. This is also a new card. This one's for all the furries up there, I guess. Cemetery Attendant. That is a duplicate. Vanguard Sergeant. I don't think I have this, but this is the LOR card. Cannon Barrage. Zonite Bouncer. This is new. Oh, well. The LOR. It's an LOR card, but this is new to the deck. Phasebreaker. That's a duplicate. Void Seeker. Confront. That's our first foil card. Put that over there. And then we have Udyr, the Wild Man. It's our first foil hero. And then Thousand-Tailed Watcher. That's our last foil card. Oh, shit. So we're getting some shit that's actually worth some money. We have another Jeweled Colossus. There's some duplicates. We have a Defy. We always love Defies. All control players love Defy. Hextech Ray. Pit Rookie is another duplicate. I think we have like 3 of those now. Undercover Agent. This is the LOR card. Cool Patron. This is the LOR card. Confront, duplicate. Sprite Mother. It's new. Reckoner's Arena. Wild Claw Shaman. Mega Mech. This is also a foil. But then a duplicate card because I don't think the other one was foil. Then we have our first foil champion, Trinmer. This nigga was also annoying as an endgame card. And then we have Herald of the Arcane, Victor. As a foil card. Bishop Rack 17. Oh shit, I bent the card already. What the fuck? We have Disintegrate. This is LOR. Watch for Century. That's a duplicate. Meditation, also a duplicate. Pouting Poro, also a duplicate. Challenge. LOR card. Morbid Return, duplicate. Forge of Pursuit. LOR card. Iron Ballista, also LOR. We have our first battleground, Reaver's Row. Then we have Wizened Elder, LOR. Then we have our first. Oh, my back hurts, sorry. We have our first foil card, the Harrow as a spell. Then another first Then we have another first fucking foil card as a unit. Tasty Feyfolk. This was actually a really good fucking LOR card, by the way. It was like a 4/2 with a lifesteal. Then we have Baited Hook, a foil gear. Pack 18, I think this was. Should be 17 or 18. One out of two. We have another. We're starting off with a duplicate. We have Brazen Buccaneer. Eager Apprentice. I think this is a duplicate. I'm just gonna put it in the pile just in case it's not. Clockwork Keeper. That's a duplicate. Hidden Blade. That's a duplicate. First Mate. Duplicate. Gus. Duplicate. Call the Weak. I think that is not a duplicate. Eclipse Hero. This is new. I have not seen this at all. Raven Blue Student. This is duplicate. Noxian Drummer, LOR card. Then we have our first foil, Commander Leros. He is an asshole in LOR, or he was an asshole in LOR, and he's come back to plague me as a foil card, foil unit. Tide Turner, another foil card unit. Mystic Reversal as a spell. This looks something to do with karma. Fucking dope. And then we have another Mind Rune. Now we're on to 1819. We have Magma Worm. It's new. Orb of Regret. Another duplicate. Defy. Duplicate. Ember Monk. Another duplicate. Call of Glory. This LOR card. Or at least card art. I don't think the name is the same. Billswater Bully. Same card art. I think the name is different. Rift of Wind. Different. Kinko Monk. Different card art. But I do know this has been a fucking unit in LOR. Salvage. LOR. Grove of the God Willow is a LOR land. Which, if you don't know what lands are basically win conditions in LOR when they added them. You basically put them on the board and you did the thing that they told you to do and you won. Like you just won. That's a duplicate. That was Daring Poro. And then we have our first foil card. Carnivorous Snapvine. Here we go. LOR card. Anytime you place a card, it turns into a Carnivorous Snapvine. So you just basically have infinite Carnivorous Snapvines. This is new. Convergent Mutation. This is a spell. And then we have an order. Then we have what? 1819 or 1920? I can't remember. I already lost track. We have no token. Starting off with Cleave. It's a duplicate. Eager Apprentice. I know that's now a duplicate. Charm. Duplicate. Call the Glory. Duplicate. Challenge. Duplicate. Undercover Agent. Duplicate. Vanguard Sergeant. Duplicate. Windswept Hillock. This is new. Fading Memories. This is LOR card. Imperial Decree LOR card. Fuck ass is here. Fiora as our first foil card is a champion. Rossos Underwear, also a LOR card. And Kaisa the Survivor. What's that called? And then we have a Mind Rune. Then we're on what? 2021? Alright, here we go. We have Stupefy. That's a duplicate. Wielder of Water, I think that's a duplicate. Blazing Scorcher, that's a duplicate. Consult the Past. This is new. not seeing this. Can you focus up? Come on now. Consult the bass. Fighter Fry, this duplicate. Patron, duplicate. Cannon Barrage. Snow. Monastery of Rana. Battlefield. Portal Rescue. This is a LOR card. Scrapyard Champion. Snow. We have our first foil card, and this is a Sprite Call spell. Then we have Captain Ferron. Then we have our first foil champion, which is Malzahar for this pack. Now we're on 21-22. Damn. Got a token. All right, here we go. We have Hextech Ray. This feels different. We have Pit Crew. This is a duplicate. Ruined Prison. That's an LOR card. It was actually an LOR with the introduction of, obviously, Rise. It's Rise? Is this it? Can't remember right now. Sky Splitter. I feel like this is duplicate. Stormclaw Ursine. I feel like it's duplicate too. Rebuke. Forge of the Future. Duplicate. Battlefield. Void Gate. Blastcone Fae. LOR card. Acceptable Loss. Our first foil card, Solari Shrine. Foil unit, Raging Firebrand, this is a LOR card. And then Captain Misfortune. Look at that. Look at that cleavage. Look at that shit. Now we're on what, 22-23 or 21-22? I can't. Whatever. I'm just gonna stop counting. I'm gonna leave that to post demon. We have no token. On guard, that's duplicate. Legion Rearguard, duplicate. Stupefied, duplicate. Stalwart Poro, duplicate. Petty Officer, duplicate. Mobilized, duplicate. Sneaky Deckhand, duplicate. Then we have Zon Warrens. Little battlefield. Then we have Danger Duo as a duplicate. Energy Conduit as our first gear. First foil card is Noxus Hopeful. We have a foil card Noxus. We have a foil card Sithra Cloudfield. And then we have a foil card Champion as Dr. Mundo. And then we have a body room. Let's see how we made it. This is our last pack. Let's bless it. This is our last one. All right, guys. Here we go. Whew. All right. We have one token. I'll be ready. I mean, we're already like over $100. So, we have a Mega Mech for a duplicate. Meditation. Disintegrate. Falling Common, that's new. Well, the card art isn't, but the spell itself is. Filling manufacturer, it's new. Arena bar, that's new. Ride the wind. My bad. Not new. There's duplicates. Tartarian war camp, Trifarian war camp. Adaptatron, LOR card. Cytheria Cloudfill, we have a duplicate for that. Then we have our first foil card as Jinx, Loose Cannon. Then we have a foil card unit, Kraken Hunter, this is the LOR card. And then we have a signature spell of Darius as our final goddamn card of the night as Noxian Guillotine. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. How much if we broke the $250 for the box? But we got the 100. If the shit was like if the shit was market price was like 140, 140, 150, then we would have probably been with these two cards, we would have been real fucking close, if not on the dollar. But you know what it is, what it is. Thank you niggas for rocking with me. I am gonna call it there. We will not be able to touch Pragmata today because we're 3 hours and 46 minutes into this fucking stream and I want to sleep. Thank you niggas for rocking with me. Once again, I will be doing these pack openings monthly. I don't know if it's gonna be big as this. Let's be true here. It probably won't be as big as this one. So like just be on the lookout for like a smaller pack opening. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for niggas rocking with me. You have a good one, and don't forget to go out there and call some happy things. Deuces.